So to begin with tonight, so we have an intro segment we're going to do, but before we get to the intro segment, we're going to talk a little bit about Nickel City X-Wing and how Greg's league went from 4 teams to 8 teams, where he finally just said, hold on a second, guys, we're going to cut it off. So we now officially have 8 teams with 5 or 6 people per team. So there's like 40, 48 of us, something like that. It's crazy.
It is. Yeah. It's been so much fun. We haven't even started the season yet, but I'm a very competitive person who likes to have a good time and, mess around, and it's been great. I'm really excited about it. It'll be a lot of fun.
And Nick was very sad when he came to the Michigan GT. We didn't even get to play each other. So I don't know how we dodged each other the whole time. Like, not once. Yeah, I got paired up with locals.
Fare well. I think that's why there was a game I probably could have won that would have pushed me maybe into playing you later on, but alas, no, didn't happen.
Either which way. So what Nickel City does is they do a draft league, and it's literally basically all the captains get together, drink a bunch of sodas and sparkling waters, and decide who they're going to draft into their teams. So obviously I played in the first league, and I was on Team CFIS, the Corgi Confederation of Independent Systems.
Last place, right?
What's that?
Last place.
Last place?
Were you guys last
place? Last place, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll stay that way, but you don't have to worry about that no longer.
Yeah, I think I don't know what the heck my record. I think me and Andrew had the worst records, I think, in the whole league. But we played fun lists, so Andrew and I were just messing around. I don't think I played a actual competitive serious list, maybe other than one time. Other than that, we were playing just for fun. But now that we have 8 captains and 8 teams, I guess we have to be a little bit more serious. And JJ decided he was going to captain his own team. And we're going to give JJ a bunch of shit. And yep, JJ, sucks you aren't here because you ain't going to be able to defend yourself. So unless you can figure out how to stream your own cast, you're not going to get a chance to defend yourself at all. Just saying. But here's all the shade that we're going to throw. JJ had 2 picks in the first and second round and did not pick me. Now, I won't say because of my stellar record, there is that. But in fairness, I did top at, GT, and I've topped in some other stuff before. I've been in Top Cut in other GSP events. But even then, you would think JJ would just pick me just for the pure fact that he's on Planning Phase Syndicate. You would just think that it would be Planning Phase Syndicate team. Just like if I were a captain and George joined, George, you'd be my first pick. Just right there. You and JJ just be like, oh, don't want anybody else to get you. But instead, JJ's passed over me twice in the top 10, and Nick picked me up. Hence why we have Nick here to say a few words to Mr. JJ.
So I typically don't share DMs because, privacy, but I am going to go just a couple of messages with JJ before the draft. I'm going to go over them real quick. I said, are you ready for the draft? Is Tanner your first pick? Do you even have a choice? And he said, LMAO, Lamau. I have a list of choices that will be eliminated as the draft goes. I traded for Tanner to be one of my double picks. I said, what if he gets drafted? So, and then he says he went toe-to-toe with Stanny and lost at a road roll, which was, he didn't answer my question. And he says, I have other higher rated players from Team Canada and England. I cannot let them form Voltron on a single team. I said, same. And then I said, or else your end game will come swiftly. Funny thing was that I said, what if he gets drafted? Tanner was on my list as one of the higher picks. And JJ got greedy. And he decided to let 2 go by. And he was banking on the fact that he traded with Catherine, I think maybe 1 or 2 picks after me, to draft you. So he would have drafted you that round. But I needed my separatist player. So I super liked Tanner, and that was the end of it. And now here he is. As soon as I said your name, he was like, oh no. He literally just audibly just like that, oh God. Because he knew what he's in for. But he's not here to defend himself. So hopefully he listens to this back and just sheds a couple of tears. I don't want you to cry all night, and I want you to be able to fall asleep, and